Some 60 young people from around the region, including Guyana, will be meeting on April 21 and 22 to have their voices added to the discussion of ending HIV and AIDS by 2030. The Pan-Caribbean Partnership Against HIV and AIDS, PANCAP, will be hosting the forum in Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. As part of the agenda, participants will also be involved in formulating and agreeing on a framework for regional youth advocacy, says PANCAP Youth Advisor Dr. Astell Collins. He said the meeting is about better equipping young people through their peers to advocate when it comes to the issue of sexual and reproductive health and HIV and AIDS.
We believe that we need to prepare young people, but they are ones who are being brought to the table to inform the framework. So it's not a case whereby, as that has happened before, where you have adults saying what should be done. You have young people who experience these challenges, so they can tell you from, how they would have experienced, how they were affected, and what can be done to eradicate and alleviate that type of challenge and hindrance. So it is not necessarily we putting forward a framework, is we getting the young people to contribute. So that it is designed to have in-depth conversation and discussions on how the young people see. And they're bringing the challenges that they're faced with and certain solutions.
Dr. Collins said stigma and discrimination, violations of human rights, and gender-based violence continue to hinder access to services for young people in general. He also explained that the meeting will be part of an annual feature by PANCAP over the next 3 years, in addition to greater exposure for youth leaders to influence policies that directly affect them.
The program also includes a youth advocacy training, which should start in September. We will also facilitate youth leaders' participation in high-level meetings to influence policy decisions. And that is where the youth ambassadors program come in, the CARICOM youth ambassadors. They already have access to these high-level meetings. So based on this forum, they will be better equipped to advocate for the specific challenges that the youths are faced with. There's also development of a regional youth advocacy network throughout the Caribbean.
At the end of the meeting, participants should understand what knowledge and tools they require to protect themselves from HIV, along with consensus on the key elements of a framework for regional youth advocacy. International studies have hinted that HIV figures among key populations such as sex workers, men who have sex with men, and young people still remain high. Mark Murray, Newsroom.